Hey guys, Sithis here, and in this video I'm going to be addressing the coconut island analogy. The coconut island analogy gets thrown at me a lot because I'm an anarcho-capitalist, so here it is. It is essentially two guys land on an island. One of the guys wakes up before the other person. He gathers up all the coconuts. The other guy who also crash lands on the island, he also wakes up after the first guy gathered up all the coconuts. And he goes up to the guy with the coconuts and asks him, hey, can I have some of those coconuts? And the first guy basically who gathered all the coconuts says, you can have some of the coconuts if you Now the implication that is being made here is essentially that it would be a rights violation to withhold a scarce resource from another person, or it will be coercive to withhold a scarce resource from another person if that person is going to die as a result of you not giving that scarce resource to another person. Also, another weird argument that they're trying to make is that it's not real work, because exchanging scarce resources for is basically coercive. That's what they're saying. So I guess to them, work is not real work. But anyways, I'm gonna give another analogy to fight back against this analogy. So let's say that you're hanging out and there's some guy with a strange disease that, in this weird hypothetical world, that if he doesn't punch you in the face, he is gonna die in the next 20 minutes. Would it be wrong for you to withhold the scarce resource that is your body from that person because he is going to die? Now, I would say you are allowed to withhold that scarce resource from that person. And the reason why is because you are not responsible for that person dying simply because you withheld a scarce resource from that person. Whether it be a coconut, whether it be your body, whether it be your cell phone, simply because another person is going to die because you're going to withhold a scarce resource from them is not your fault. You are not responsible for what nature does. You're not responsible for another person dying because you withhold a scarce resource in which you own. So that also applies to your body, because your body is a scarce resource in which you own. You have the right, and ownership is the right to exclude others from a scarce resource. So because ownership is the right to exclude others from a scarce resource, and the first comer to a good is the owner, then yeah, you would have the right to withhold the coconuts from that other person. And if you want to give up that coconut and ask him, hey, in exchange for that coconut, you have every right to do so. Same thing with the guy who doesn't want to be punched. If you want to withhold your body from that person because you don't want to be punched, even though that person is going to die, you have that right under the libertarian ethic. Thank you, guys.